Hey there, welcome back to Sea Power. Today we're on ASW duty. The war has started, our troops in Europe are in desperate need of help against the Soviet charge. This is why you must protect our convoy from enemy attacks. And the enemy today is most likely a Wolfpack of Soviet nuclear submarines. Lovely. Let's get to work. Sink the enemy submarines. Straightforward task. However, it is not always straightforward to actually find the guys. So, what sort of assets do we have? Let's pause. We've got the Burke. We have a Spruance, which comes equipped with the S-70. That's nice. We got the Williams. And you are coming equipped with a 1986 Sea Sprite. Okay. What else? The Sacramento is a transport. We got the Cape Decision. We have the Cape. Okay, so we essentially have 3 escorts. Williams, Burke, and Spruance. These are the ships that we'll have to make use of. Seeing as there's no destination, I'm thinking we'll just have to eliminate all Soviet subs. Where do you start the search? I have no idea. Most likely in front of us, because having a Soviet submarine catch up to you is not impossible, but it is less efficient, shall we say, for the Soviets. So, with that in mind, I'm going to say I'm going to scout ahead. They can probably start detecting me at, I don't know, 20, 30 miles. So one range circle of 30. And then, given that some of them might carry carrier killers with a range of 50 miles, they might launch from very far away, but they don't all carry those torpedoes. So that leaves me with the other type of torpedoes, the Wakehomers, the 5365, which I believe don't have as much range. Like a Victor. 10-mile range. Okay. So I'm going to say another circle for 10 miles. 10 miles here. So this is sort of the search area, but then mostly towards the east, because that's where I'm expecting some sort of contact to be. I don't expect them to be behind us. I don't expect them to be off to the side. It's possible that they're off to the side. It's just not as likely, for the simple reason that they'd have to come in pretty fast in order to try and catch up to me. Now, I'm going to start banging away on active sonar. If my ship actually wants to listen. There we go. Active sonar. We're going to deploy the towed sonar array. We're going to deploy the towed decoy. Stream the towed array. The Spruance over here is going to launch their S-70s with a ASW loadout. I'm going to go 1, 2. That model sometimes takes a second to load. We're gonna go, once the flight deck's open, this doesn't work. Towed decoy, towed sonar array, active sonar. Williams, towed decoy, towed sonar array, active sonar. In case you're wondering why the hell would you go active on sonar, look, I'm escorting sizable and not potentially quiet transport ships. These things make a boatload, no pun intended, of noise. So that means they will definitely hear me coming in, especially at 17 knots. The Soviet submarines will know where I'm at. I'm just going to try and level the playing field as much as I can. The problem that I do see here is that the Arleigh Burke doesn't have a whole lot of gear in order to defeat the Soviet submarines. And yes, I do have some Mark 46. Yes, I do have an ASROC, which is a 13-mile range, let's say, Mark 46 torpedo launcher, just rocket-assisted. But that's about it. No helicopter means it's not going to be that useful. And no towed array. Well, I mean, yes, I have a towed array, but it's, it's towing into the middle of the convoy. So I could race the Arleigh Burke out, and maybe that way just have a sort of sprint and drift. But even if I then do find something, it's not the best ship to engage with. So, no, I'm going to leave it up to my helicopters for now. And let these boys take off, and we'll do the hunt with these. Hit! One of the sonar buoys has registered a contact. I have one Sea Sprite that's not currently tasked with anything, so I've decided to relocate that one. I think this submarine got picked up by the buoy over there, the one I just dropped. And it's probably not going to be the only sub. This guy's on a course of 036. I'm going to say course 036. This is not exactly where I should be. Let's say here. 036. This way, if he manages to disappear on me, I know where he was going. And this is going to give me sort of indication that if I lose him and I have him identified, I at least know what it is that's currently on this course. Now, based on the information that we have, it could be anything. I simply don't know yet. I have my Sea Hawks over here dropping a couple more sonobuoys. And this one is dropping sonobuoys slightly farther afield. I don't want to retest these guys. It's just a nuisance to have to constantly manually drop these buoys in a sort of semi-logical order. As for range, they're outside of 30-mile range. If they are carrying weaponry such as cruise missiles, that might not matter. Because they can certainly be at 30-mile, 40-mile, 50-mile range, sometimes even 120-mile plus, and they can still hurt you. So the fact that this guy is submerged and outside of my circle doesn't mean he's harmless. Especially if, for example, there's another spotter somewhere inside my search area, and this guy's the actual shooter. For now, he doesn't seem to be doing much, but based on... let's say he would continue his course at 5 knots. This would take him about 7 hours at speed. I, with my formation, am doing 17 knots. That would take me, say, 3 hours. So, in 3 hours from his current position, he would be here. I know I'm cluttering the map up. This X right here. From there, he could, given the type of torpedo that he might be carrying, he could hurt me. So I'm glad I caught it early, and I can start to take steps to eliminate the threat right now. In case you're wondering, why are you doing all these plots? Well, off-screen, and some of you might know this, I am a content creator, volunteer role, for the local lifeboat society. The Dutch Lifeboat Society, that is. And I'm also working on getting my sailing license, my boating license, if you will. It's a sort of driving license for your boat. And you need it if you want to be sailing in, let's say, slightly larger vessels at greater speeds. And one of the things that you have to do for that is do these plots. Like, where's something going to go? How many waypoints do you have? How fast is, for example, the wind? How far is the track expected to move? So that's why I'm constantly, in my videos, trying to apply that technique to help me better prepare for that particular exam. Now, this guy appears to already be classified as hostile. It's a Vic 1 or 2. Okay, what sort of capabilities can we expect from those? I don't believe that they are particularly harmless, but their weaponry is not that specific, or it's not that spectacular. They got those wake homers at 10 miles, and the Victor 2, they got a slightly bigger assortment. They also have the carrier killers at 54 miles. The Test 71 can do 13 miles, the Set 65 Anti-Submarine can do 8 miles, and then you got this thing at 10 miles. So yeah, we need to catch this thing. As we're transiting towards this contact, I'm thinking I'm seeing him do a Crazy Ivan. He's been... well, he was on a course northeast. Now he's on a course northwest. And he appears to be changing course again. He cleared his baffles. Yeah, it's a Victor 1. Not that dangerous. And now he might be going directly for the convoy. So he knows where we are. If this persists, that is. If he's just clearing his baffles, just clearing the, let's say, the deaf part of the submarine, he's going to turn right back, and he's going to head back east. Right now, that's not what he seems to be doing. Do they have a towed array? They don't. Excellent. The helicopter does not... sorry, if a submarine does not have a towed array, like this guy, it is very easy to approach them from behind, because they can't hear anything from behind, thanks to the prop. So, with that in mind, I'm going to line up my helicopter behind... oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't see you there. What the hell? A little less conversation, a little more action, Stealth. You're missing a bunch of contacts. Course 0... no, that's speed 281. So, right around there. Alpha class. Again, not that dangerous, because they carry the same types of torpedoes as that Victor. So, course 262. It's going to end up there. This Vicky is changing course. One of my sea sprites was done dropping. You. Seeing as you're not doing much of anything, let's go pursue and eliminate an alpha. I'm gonna go from close to far. So this contact over here is not my greatest priority right now. Which of course could be entirely wrong. If that is a submarine that's capable of launching ballistic missiles or cruise missiles or whatever you want to call it, that could very well be a problem. As for right now, I don't have any indication that he's even trying to do that, because he's at 425. I think the Alpha at, like, what, 40 miles or so? 37. He's not that big of a deal yet. Okay, this Victor's changing course again, heading east, so yeah, he probably did do a crazy Ivan. Trying to clear anything behind him. Typical AI behavior. This Alpha, changing course 277, 278. Here's what I suspect the Alpha is doing. He's going to do... Whoops. He's going to do something like this. He's going to go this, 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 and then he's going to start turning back. That's my prediction. He could be clearing his baffles, because he's changing north. 289. Yeah.
On station.
Alright.
Roger.
Engage. Contact 7001. Classified Victor 1. Drop a torpedo on him. For these types of engagement, I do tend to prefer the helicopters much better than the P3s, because the P3s are sometimes spectacularly shit at trying to line up with a target. Have we missed any other submarines? Not by the looks of it. Alright, you're about to drop your last buoy. Good. We're going to lay another wall. And there. He's popping noisemaker. He heard the torpedo. So the Alpha, all the way over there, went, oh crap, there's a torpedo in the water. Well, he's not wrong. Because there is a torpedo in the water, it's just not for him. This torpedo is trying to find this Victor. And judging by that it's currently diving, I think it found it. Hit him again.
7001.
We lost the Alpha temporarily. Hold on. Alpha is currently doing 15 knots, heading northwest. He's doing 50 knots. He could be... let's say in about half an hour, he could be anywhere within that circle. So I gotta eliminate this guy fast. Now I've decided to wedge in this submarine between two torpedoes. He probably knows about this one. He doesn't know about this one. But I think he just cleared his baffles. Now he does. He just pops a noisemaker. Could be in response to this torpedo. Could be in response to the other torpedo. Please, Mark 46, don't be stupid. Thank you. Knockouts propulsion. One torpedo here. Hit. Propulsion is gone. Second torpedo. There's the submarine. It has to dive. This torpedo. New passive contact 7007. That's a noisemaker coming out of 7001. You're gonna go home and rearm. Fine. Alpha is back to 5 knots. Course 016. Let me clear out this prediction. Because it all changed when this guy heard the torpedo coming in. That wasn't even meant for him. There. I have lost... no, I have not lost. Here he is. Oh, sea skimming bug. Okay, fine. Retask this Seahawk. I need you to hunt down this submarine here. This Alpha is on a course of 016. He's now heading east. He's coming up. He's going above the layer. Interesting choice. Drop sonobuoy. Doesn't have to be terribly close to him. I just want to get a slightly better feel of where he's going. I don't really have any other helicopters about, do I? Because I launched all of them from this ship, and I launched all of them from this ship. And the rest of them, they don't carry helicopters. It would be so handy. Oh. No, sorry, that's the Williams. It would have been so handy. How are we doing here? The hunt is on. But that Victor is not giving in yet. He's holding at 550, so he's definitely not dead. Okay, excellent. Drop a torpedo. This is going to be a difficult guy to deal with. What the hell? Yeah, dropped it straight down. Didn't even know you could do that. Okay, fine. This Alpha immediately knows, oh shite. And this is going to be both good and bad. The good part is that the Alpha is going to make a lot of noise trying to get away. The bad part is that it can get away. Because these guys do 41 knots. My torpedoes, however, are the Mod 5, capable of doing 45 knots. So, on paper, they can catch up to the submarine. However, that submarine definitely has a lead. And you gotta close that lead with the limited amount of fuel that I have on this torpedo. Good lord, this guy is shitting out noisemakers like there's no tomorrow. Which I guess is fair, because there is no tomorrow if he keeps this up. He's changing depth, 518. 519. Where's our Alpha at? Oh, here. I think the torpedo caught him. Give me another sonar boy. Fuck. That's a wake homer. Convoy, change course south. So that's a big guy. Hit track. You've hit 7002. You hit the Alpha. Yeah, he's been hit. He lost his propulsion. Good. Come around, hit him again. Okay, well done. I want you to stay in the area. I want to drop a couple more sonar buoys. I'm going to kind of box this guy in. And make sure that wherever he goes, we'll have ears on him. As for this engagement, look at the amount of noisemakers. Like he's dumping all of them. That's the submarine. He's holding it. What the hell? He's built a gate. A full gate out of sonar buoys. That's impressive. I'm not sure how we're going to break through that. But, well, we'll see. Let's see if we can catch this Alpha with the other torpedo. I kind of doubt it. 7014, classified hostile submarine. Type. Victor 2 is my assumption. Because the other ones don't carry the carrier killers. That stuff. You do not want to get hit by one of those. Ah, the Alpha's gone. Nice work. Okay then. Go restock on torpedoes. I haven't a clue which one's the submarine. It's all noisemakers. We're gonna drop the dipping sonar here. Because I want to figure out what exactly is the submarine. Where's my other Seahawk? Here. Okay, so we're one down. No pun intended. Alpha is sinking very quickly now. That leaves us with this guy here, who for some reason has decided that it's in his best interest to stop dropping noisemakers. I don't know why, because at the moment there is not a direct threat to him, but he appears to perceive one as such. Okay, dipping sonar. Dipping sonar deploy. What are my helos doing? Your RTB. Your RTB. Excellent. I'm going to lay these sonar buoys a little later and continue hunting this contact here. I think that's a bigger priority right about now. Go on then. Oh, he's still waiting for ordered altitude, 40 feet. I think the noisemakers are making it very difficult to even perceive the exact location of the noisemakers because he shit out so many of them. Like, it's not even a single wall, it's double stacked. These are two noisemakers right next together. Probably because the submarine doesn't have any other options.
Lower the VDS transducer.
Thank you. What's his depth? Oh, he's restored propulsion. 550. Okay, so that's below the layer. That's below the layer. Yeah, you're going to continue to hunt for the submarine that's long gone. Hold on a second. We got lucky number 4. Okay, fine. For some reason, the AI here also appears to be believing it's under attack, whereas my closest torpedo is 20 miles out, so it has also decided to drop a noisemaker. And that's without even finding a single submarine. I'm not even sure how we detected that. We detected it very, very, very briefly. Very low confidence contact. Wait, where are you sending that way, Comer? Southwest? Oh, that's where I'm going. Right. Convoy.
Turn to course. Turn to course.
Loop back on your present course.
270. How am I?
Hello. Active return.
Roger. Turn.
He's running at 15 knots?
Roger. Turn.
Color me impressed.
9-6. Recover the VDS transducer.
Because he's really fast for the amount of damage that he's taken. So he's heading south. He's decided, nope, screw this, I'm out. Which I think, in his current condition, is probably the better call. Are we getting any luck here? No. Still dormant. Last detection was 2 minutes ago. I don't think that this guy's a particularly grave threat at the moment. Range 55 miles. He's not that big of a deal, unless missile. Alright, so you were heading south. You still are heading south.
Turn. 19.
Good, we need to install a better winch on this thing. This is taking forever. There comes the transducer. Good. Now, I can clear up this area over here. This line, and I think these markers as well were involved in the hunt for that submarine. Alright, listen up. We're going to drop a sonar buoy here. So that's where I think he's going to be, give or take. Poor Mark 46 is still searching. There's the helo flying off. This is going to be an interesting hunt. It's going to be a difficult one. Okay, status.
Roger. Turn. 1.
Come on.
Roger. Roger. Turn. 1. 6. 8.
You can't have gone very far. Head south, drop sonar buoy. Tell me what you can find.
Buoy away.
Thank you.
Roger. Turn. Roger.
Hello, right on top of him.
0. 4. Roger. Turn. Roger. Turn. 0.
So you've already been hit once, sunshine.
Engaging track. 7.
Let's hit
0.
you again.
4. Weapon
0.3 miles out, torpedo in the water. Torpedo was acquired. Hello.
on station.
ASW still feels like it's, on the one hand, very exciting. On the other hand, it can be extremely unfair to the submarine. Because once you have them,
7 0.
there's
4,
almost
0.
no recourse. There's almost nothing they can do. Very, very sporadically, he's doing an emergency blow. Very, very sporadically have I seen one of these things actually survive. And mostly, it just took me longer to eventually get the kill. Let's see, can we grab a selfie with him? Go down to 20 feet. Depth 455. Point 4. Yeah, if he's still here, he's going to be surfacing almost directly below the Seahawk. Status on the Sea Sprites. Almost back to land. The other one's also RTB. Good. You're still on course towards that most likely Victor 2. Yeah, he's toast. He's sinking though. Okay. That frees you up to go on the hunt. Unfortunately no selfie, but you can see oil in the area here. So that's from the wreck. New plan. You are going to take this hunt. I'm going to retask you to go east. Oh crap, I didn't mark that? Shit, I didn't mark that contact. I think it was right around there. Damn, that's an oversight. I should have marked it. Because now it's going to be a difficult operation to find him again. Not impossible, just more work. Should have marked him. Thankfully, that contact is visible. I found it. It's heading northwest at a course of 5 knots. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to throw a torpedo at it. And we can then throw a sonar buoy after it. Pretty much in that order. As for this guy, this Victor 2 bastard has launched another carrier killer torpedo. And unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. What I find a bit confusing is that they're heading southwest. This one too. It's heading southwest, like it's expecting my fleet to go there. Which I'm not. I have lined out where these torpedoes are going to go. So this sort of cone here, that's where the submarines are expecting my fleet to go, my convoy. That's not where I'm going. So I'm going right in the middle of these two torpedo groups. And that should negate anything. Okay, we got a torpedo out in the water. He's immediately popped a noisemaker. We're going to throw another sonar buoy to the north. You are heading south. 10 knots. Put that sonar buoy there, because I already know where he is. I just want to be able to keep hearing him. Ah, you've acquired a noisemaker. There's the sub. Right there. Hopefully he's going to sail through the noisemaker and go, that's not a submarine, and reacquire. Buoy away. Alright, sunshine. Nope, you're not going to RTB. You're going to plummet this area, or just blanket this area with sonar buoys. Any chance those healers are back yet? Williams? Yes. ASW, launch. Unfortunately, we got the other one RTB, but I think it's too far. It's probably not capable of blocking the flight deck just yet. Yeah, it's going to launch point. Excellent. Alright, this torpedo then. It's looking for something at 100 feet. The submarine is 500 feet down. Good luck with that. It's going to be a bit annoying. How is this attack proceeding? Oh, quite well, I'd say. Yep. There you go. Unfortunately, I can probably delay this attack. I can slow this submarine down, but I can't kill it. Not with one torpedo. Because the Mark 46 doesn't have that punch. There he goes. He just goes to cavitation. I'm going to try and take a decent snapshot of this. There we go. Boom. That'll leave a mark. So unclear if this guy is dead or not. We'll have to find out about that in the next part of this video series. Well, two-parter that is. If you're a channel member, you can already watch that one. Maybe you already have. If not, hit the join button, and for as little as $1 a month, you can support my content creation, and you get early access to all the videos that I upload. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for part 2.